Welcome back to the Life Pulse, where we come together to learn, grow, and improve our lives without making it more complicated than it needs to be. Today, we're diving into a topic that's become a lifeline for so many of us, the science of side hustles. It's where passion meets profit, and where your extra efforts can translate into real cash, and sometimes even a new career. Whether you want to pay off debt, save for a vacation, or maybe replace your day job someday, side hustling has become a defining part of the modern working world. But how do you actually make it work? And what does science say about doing it right? Let's find out. First off, you might think side hustles are just a trend for college students or gig workers, but the reality is much bigger. In 2025, about 40% of Americans report having some form of side hustle. That's almost half the working population. And for 61% of these side hustlers, the extra income is crucial for paying basic expenses, rent, groceries, bills. It's not just a hobby, it's a financial necessity. But why now? Why has the side hustle become such a key part of life? For one, wage growth hasn't kept pace with inflation in many places. Job security feels shakier than ever. And then there's the rise of technology platforms making it easier than ever to sell products, offer services, or freelance. Employers themselves have noticed. Surveys show over 60% of workers plan to start or increase side hustling this year, whether out of financial need or to explore new passions. So the question isn't if you should side hustle, it's how to do it right. Before you jump in, it's smart to ask yourself, what's your side hustle going to be? Successful side hustles tend to live in a sweet spot where you love what you do, you're good at it or willing to learn, and there's a market willing to pay for it. Let's say you love photography. Are people nearby willing to pay for portraits or events? Or maybe you're great at baking. Could you sell cakes to local cafes or online? Finding this intersection is crucial because passion alone won't pay the bills, and skill without demand won't get you clients. One simple way to test this is to try a small pilot. Maybe offer a few services for free or at a discount, see if people respond. Or post your idea on social media and watch the engagement. In fact, data from 2025 shows that 40% of side hustlers under 35 focus on digital content or skills. Things like creating videos, writing, or design, because these require minimal upfront investment and have wide audiences. But what if you don't get immediate interest? That's okay. Many successful side hustlers pivot multiple times before finding their niche. The key is to test fast, learn, and adjust. But once you find something people want, how do you actually turn that into income? Turning your passion into profit is all about creating a simple, repeatable system to convert interest into payment. Here's the typical flow. First, attract attention. This could be through social media posts, word of mouth, or an online marketplace. Next, offer a freebie or sample to hook people, like a free guide, a mini lesson, or a teaser product. Then, present your paid offer, whether it's a service, product, or subscription. And finally, follow up with your customers or audience to build loyalty and get feedback. In 2025, about 90% of side hustlers use platforms like Etsy, Fiverr, or Shopify to streamline this process. These platforms help you reach customers without building a full website from scratch. For example, a graphic designer might share free tips on Instagram, offer a sample logo design, then sell custom packages on Fiverr. A baker might post mouth-watering photos on Facebook, give away a small batch of cookies at a local event, and then take orders online. The key here is to keep your funnel lean and focused. Don't overcomplicate. And by the way, have you wondered how much time you really need to invest to make this work? One of the biggest challenges side hustlers often face is finding time. You have a day job, family, and a social life. How do you fit a side hustle in without burning out? Well, there's good news. Research shows most successful side hustlers spend just 5 to 10 hours per week on their gig. That's less than 2 hours a day if you spread it out. But here's the catch. Efficiency beats hours. It's not about working non-stop. It's about smart, focused efforts. How? Batch your work. Instead of writing one blog post a day, write 3 in one sitting. Repurpose content. Turn a video into a blog, tweets, or email newsletters. Automate. Use scheduling tools for social media or automated emails. Many side hustlers find they can make between $400 to $2,000 a month this way. While it's not a full paycheck for most, it can cover bills, debts, or fund personal goals. And some side hustles grow into full-time incomes, but that's a long game. So, what about tools and tech? How can those help you scale your hustle? Technology has transformed how side hustles work. From AI writing assistants to e-commerce platforms, tech makes scaling easier than ever. In 2025, top side hustlers use technology to create recurring income streams like memberships or courses, build sales funnels that run on autopilot, diversify with digital products like ebooks, templates, or printables, and collaborate and cross-promote through social media and online communities. But here's the thing. Tech should amplify your voice and vision, not replace it. Some side hustlers earn hundreds a month simply by renting out equipment, tools, or even storage space. Low effort, steady income. The point? Side hustling is not just hustle, it's also smart systems. Maybe the biggest secret to side hustle success isn't what you do, but how you think. Side hustles rarely explode overnight. Instead, they grow slowly, through persistence, learning, and adapting. Many people quit because they expect instant results or get discouraged by slow progress. But the data says differently. Those who stick with a side hustle for at least a year see the biggest gains. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And every small win, every new customer, every positive comment adds fuel to the fire. So, what can you take away from all this? First, side hustles aren't just trendy, they're essential for millions. Find your sweet spot of passion, skill, and demand. Validate your idea. Fast test, pivot, learn. Build a simple system to attract, engage, and convert customers. Manage your time smartly. Quality beats quantity. Use tech to amplify your efforts and create scalable income. Stay patient, persistent, and enjoy the learning journey. If you can do these, you'll not only make some extra money, you'll build skills, confidence, and maybe even a new career path. Thanks for watching this deep dive into side hustle science and how to turn passion into profit. If you've got a side hustle or are thinking about starting one, drop a comment below. What's your biggest challenge or your dream gig? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more insights on living smarter. Until next time, this is the Life Pulse, where we come together to do just that, to live our lives wiser and better.